Hello, Sagittarius. This is your monthly reading for April 2020. This is for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising in Sagittarius. If you hear any cat noises, I have one cat who is very vocal and he likes to make a lot of noise, so you might hear him. Just as a general, these readings may not resonate with everyone because they are general readings. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. This is different than my weekly reading because I break it down into the 4 weeks of the month. I just do 4 weeks. So I'll pull 4 cards from this deck, and then for each card I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Native American Tarot deck to clarify them, to go a little bit more in depth with how each week will go. Okay, so we do have an interesting month, it looks like, ahead of us. We have the Hangman for the first week, the Queen of Wands for the second week, the Ace of Swords for the third week, and the Tower for the fourth week. So let me get started on your first week. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have 2 aces to clarify your Hanged Man here. We have an Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, which, interestingly enough, we also have the Ace of Swords from my other deck in your third week here. Aces are all about new beginnings, and the Pentacles are about your stability, your security, the earthly type things in the 3D, things in the here and the now. And your Ace of Swords is about communication and making decisions and kind of coming to realizations. So it looks as though with your Hanged Man here, you've been spending some time really thinking about the new beginnings. There are things that you would like to take action on, but you're still in the process of thinking about them with your Hanged Man here. But this is a big deal. Whatever this is that you're thinking about, these new things, it's a big deal. All right, so in week 2, you've got the Queen of Wands, okay? Okay, and we've got interesting energy here. We've got the Queen of Wands, then we've got the Five of Cups, and we've got the Queen of Cups. So we've got 2 queens here. Sometimes this can indicate 2 people. Maybe there's interaction between you and someone else that has water energy. Wand energy is fire sign, so that's you, Sagittarius, right? That's Leo. Why am I drawing a blank right now on fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could very well be you. And the Queen of Cups is a water sign. So that is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. The Five of Cups is an energy of not being able to see the good. Like, you're looking at the bad side of things, but there are good sides of things. So possible that either this is involving another person, or that you're allowing your water energy to come out, and maybe it's making you feel emotional in that second week here, and you're having trouble seeing the good side of things. So the third week, we've got that Ace of Swords. That's that new beginning, that new realization, that clarity, that aha, I've got it. And the just want to note the last week we've got the Tower, which people always find to be a scary card. It's just very significant, and it's sort of a wake-up call. It could be a realization, it could be an epiphany, it could be a change of perception. So, but I just wanted to note that the Ace of Swords is next to the Tower. So it's sort of flowing into that fourth week there. So let's clarify the Ace of Swords. So we got the Eight of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. So we got more. So you've got an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Cups right here. You've got an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Pentacles. So there's a lot of new beginnings in store for you. There's a lot of things that you are thinking about how you're going to do things, and your stability and making choices and really harnessing your power in order to get these things done. So the Eight of Wands is a quick energy, okay? Any sort of a wand is fast, it's fiery. And with the Ace of Cups, with the Eight of Wands, you're quickly manifesting something. Something is happening real quick for you, because you also have this Ace of Swords. So I almost feel like this Eight of Wands and this Ace of Cups kind of copies the Ace of Swords energy together, where it's like, okay, we're going to come up with this new beginning and we're going to make it happen. And so then you've got the Tower here, okay? The Tower in your fourth week. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords. Okay, interesting, because we had the Five of Cups there, and we've got a lot of aces. So there's a lot of like just some numerical synchronicities going on here. The Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Swords, oh boy, I don't know there might be a little cat fight that happens, and sometimes they jump up here, so just be aware. Anyways, the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups, that is almost, I always say that the Five of Swords is a selfish energy. Like, you're holding on to something, maybe holding on to too much of something, maybe you could share, but then with the Four of Cups energy, it's like you're holding on to something and you're not really seeing the good side of it at the same time. I know that sounds strange, but it's because it's really significant to you, whatever this is, and you want it to be something else, that you want it to grow into whatever this idea is. So whatever this idea is, it's opening your eyes, right? For you to see that these things that you were holding on to, they're not serving you anymore. That's why you have all these aces here. These aces are all here because you're going to realize that something that you've been holding on to, something that you thought that was going to work for you, or that you wanted, you're going to realize that it's not. So, and that's why this new beginning is happening, because you know about this Tower. That's what it almost looks like here. Because if you didn't know about the Tower, there wouldn't be so many aces before it. So it looks like you're just getting it. That's your Hanged Man here. You're getting ahead of yourself with your Hanged Man. You're like, all right, we got these new ideas, and I'm feeling a little bit emotional about this, and for the right reasons, because it is a big deal for you, but you're deciding that, you know what, I've got to make a change. I got to come up with a solution. I've got to start this because it isn't working for me, and I know this, and I know it's not going to work for me, so I need to get ahead of that. So let me pull two messages from the universe. Well, that one came out quick. It says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay, so whatever it is that it's like shadow work. It's something that you need to work on, and the universe is there to guide you. I think you do realize that. I think that somewhere inside of you, if you aren't on a path of spirituality, you still realize what it is that could need to be changed, and it looks like you're kind of getting ahead of that here. And then your second card says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely about those feelings, right? When I was saying that those emotions and those feelings, like you have to feel the feelings in order to get through them. You can't suppress them, and that's what this is saying. Give yourself permission to actually heal so that you can move forward in whatever capacity that is for you. And let me pull two crystal oracle cards. So the first one we have is release. Okay, so release. That is your first card. So there is something, right? You need to let go so you can heal. There are things that you're wherever you are with this Hanged Man, you're holding on to something that it's gonna spark a new beginning for you. So you've got to let that go. Let go so you can move forward. All right. And then your second card is spirit guides. Spirit guides. And your spirit guides can help you release too. If you do a guided meditation, so you can visualize meeting up with your spirit guide and getting some advice from them. That's a really great guided meditation. Maybe your spirit guide can tell you what it is that you need to release, or help you to figure out how to release whatever it is. So I hope this helps, Sagittarius. Have a great day.